Wildcats aren't just fierce. They're not just hunters hiding in shadows or leaping across the grasslands with lightning precision. Some of them carry something else, from a mythical creature or a dream you forgot you had. From sleek coats that shimmer in sunlight to facial markings that look painted by hand. These are cats that don't just survive, they mesmerize. And while every cat in the wild has its own power and presence, some stand out like nature's royalty. Here are 15 wild cats that look too elegant to be real. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for number 1. It's a cat that literally changes color with the light. The serval is one of those cats that doesn't even look like it belongs on a tiny, narrow face. It looks like something out of an ancient Egyptian painting that suddenly came to life. Found mostly in the African savannas, servals use their long legs not just for style but for serious skill, leaping over 6 feet straight up to catch birds mid-air. But it's their coat that gets people staring. Golden yellow, scattered with bold black spots and stripes, it glistens in the sun like brushed silk. The serval moves like liquid. It doesn't walk, it flows. And when you watch one silently stalk through tall grass, it almost feels like time slows down to admire it too. Next is the caracal. Ear tufts, jet black, long and elegant. They curve outward like calligraphy strokes. The caracal's fur is a rich reddish gold, almost glowing in the sun, and its eyes are shaped like they're always holding a secret. It's a cat with attitude, confidence. Every movement feels deliberate, like it knows exactly how captivating it is. And when it jumps, which it can do vertically up to 10 feet, it's like watching a dancer hit a perfect pose mid-air. Then there's the clouded leopard. If elegance had a pattern, this would be it. Its coat isn't spotted like a cheetah or striped like a tiger. Instead, it has these large, cloud-like markings that give the cat its name. It looks painted softly blurred black patches, outlined in dusky gray, fading into a buttery golden base. But what really sets the clouded leopard apart is how gracefully it moves through trees. Found in Southeast Asia's dense forests, this cat is more at home in branches than on the ground. It can hang upside down, climb vertically like a squirrel, and leap from tree to tree with ghost-like silence. Its tail, thick and long like a velvet rope, helps it balance mid-air. You don't watch a clouded leopard move, you get hypnotized. The snow leopard, often called the ghost of the mountains, is elegance shaped by survival. Living in the frigid heights of the Himalayas, it has one of the thickest and most luxurious coats in the animal kingdom, pale gray and ivory, dotted with rosettes and black markings. The snow leopard blends into rocky, snow-covered terrain so well, it vanishes before you can blink. But when you do see one, it's breathtaking. Its eyes are soft green or gray-blue, almost glowing. Its tail, long, fluffy, and expressive, looks like a silken scarf trailing behind it. And the way it moves through snow, barely leaving a trace, it's like watching wind wrapped in fur. Some cats look royal, others look rebellious. The black panther manages to look like both. Technically, it's not its own species. It's a melanistic leopard or jaguar. But its deep ink-black coat, glossy and smooth like polished obsidian, gives it a presence that feels supernatural. In the right light, if you look close enough, you can still see the faint leopard spots hidden. Beneath the black, they're like secrets kept just beneath the surface. Panthers don't demand attention, they just exist, and you can't help but stare. And when they walk, every step feels like it could be the start of a legend. The margay looks like a miniature version of a jungle god. With big glassy eyes and fur patterned like fine art, it's one of the most striking small wild cats in the Americas. But beauty isn't its only gift. The margay is a born acrobat. It can rotate its ankles to climb headfirst down trees, leap over 12 feet through the canopy, and even hang from branches by just 1 foot, like a little feline gymnast. Its golden coat, spotted like a jaguar's, but softer and more delicate, reflects the dappled light of the rainforest in a way that almost makes it disappear. But when the light catches it just right, it becomes a moving jewel. Some wild cats don't just look elegant, they carry a kind of ancient wisdom. The sandcat is one of those. Found in deserts across North Africa and the Middle East, it looks like it was sculpted from the dunes themselves. Pale, beige, almost silvery, with faint stripes on its legs and tail, it blends into sand like a shadow. Made of moonlight, it has large, wide-set ears that help it hear prey beneath the surface, and thick fur on its paws. so it can walk across scorching desert sand without leaving a trace. The sand cat is tiny, barely larger than a domestic cat. But when it looks at you, there's something timeless in its eyes. Like it's seen the world shift and stayed exactly where it belongs. If you've ever imagined what a wild cat designed by a fashion house would look like, meet the ocelot. This South American feline has a coat that looks hand-painted golden yellow, overlaid with dark chain-link rosettes and bold stripes. It's a pattern so intricate, it almost doesn't look real. The ocelot has round amber eyes that always seem curious, always alert. Indigenous cultures once believed ocelots held mystical powers, and when you see one in the wild, you understand why. They don't just hunt, they prowl like legends wrapped in velvet dot. The lynx isn't flashy, but it doesn't need to be. Its elegance is subtle, earthy, and primal, with thick, dense fur that changes color with the seasons. Reddish in summer, silvery in winter. It's like a cat that's always dressed for the occasion. But the most recognizable feature of the lynx is its face, framed by a ruff of fur that gives it a regal collar and topped with those signature black tufted ears. It looks like a snowbound monarch surveying its kingdom. A leaf. There's something noble about it, like it carries the memory of ancient woods in its bones. The jungle cat, despite its name, isn't from dense rainforests, but rather wetlands, reed beds, and tall grass areas across Asia. And its elegance comes from its simplicity, long-legged, sleek, with a short, tawny coat and faint stripes on the tail. It's not flashy, but it has a presence. Its eyes are narrow and golden, almost fox-like, and its walk is confident, almost exaggerated. In grace, the jungle cat looks like it knows more than it lets on. It's the kind of wild cat that doesn't need dramatic colors or patterns to be unforgettable. Its strength is in subtlety, and it wears it beautifully. The Asiatic golden cat is a rare sight, and it looks exactly how it sounds. Found in the forests of Southeast Asia, this elusive cat prefers solitude. Its face is expressive, with high cheekbones and large eyes that seem to shift from warmth to wildness in a blink. In some regions, the golden cat is considered sacred. Maybe because it doesn't just move through the forest, it seems to glide between worlds. If elegance had a rebel twin, it would be the fishing cat. Short and stocky, with a beautiful olive gray coat patterned in spots and stripes. It doesn't look like the kind of cat that would hang around water, but this one loves it. In fact, it swims better than many dogs. It has webbed feet, thick fur that repels water, and a patient hunting style that involves waiting by riverbanks, like a feline fisherman, rough-edged kind of way. It doesn't try to impress, it just rewrites the rules of what a wild cat can be. The African golden cat is a true mystery. Found deep in the rainforests of Central Africa, it's rarely seen, and when it is, it leaves a lasting impression. Its coat can range from reddish gold to dark gray, sometimes plain, sometimes with subtle spotting. Its body is strong and compact, but its face is what makes people stop. Large eyes, rounded head, and a calm intensity that feels almost spiritual. The golden cat moves with quiet power, never hurried, never loud. It's a shadow that glows, a contradiction that works. It's one of the smallest wild cats in the world, but one of the most efficient hunters, and one of the most beautiful in its own fierce way. Its sandy coat is covered with bold black spots and stripes, with a white underside and piercing eyes that seem to glow even in daylight. Its tiny black paws stand out like little ink marks on pale desert sand. Found in southern Africa, this cat may look like a plush toy, but it moves with laser focus. It's elegant not because it wants to be, but because it's too good not to be. And finally, number 1, the cat that almost doesn't seem real, even when you see it with your own eyes. The Arabian capercaillie, similar to the standard capercaillie, but with even more refined features. This Versio,